The condition I gave my husband after he demanded a paternity test. My husband Mike and I have been together for 3 years, living together for 1. We weren't actively trying for a baby, but we also weren't preventing anything. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was genuinely thrilled. I planned a whole sweet surprise for him. His favorite dinner, a quiet evening, the pregnancy test tucked under his plate. I expected shock, maybe tears, maybe excitement. What I got instead was fear, real fear. The moment he lifted the plate and saw the test, his face went pale. Not surprised pale, terrified pale, and the first thing he said wasn't congratulations or oh my god or anything remotely loving. No, he looked me dead in the eyes and asked, "Are you absolutely sure it's mine?" At first I laughed because I thought he was trying to make some dark joke. We live together, work from home most days, and practically spend every minute together. When exactly would I have managed to cheat? But he wasn't joking. He kept insisting that responsible couples get paternity tests. No explanation, no reason, no accusation. Just a cold request that made the entire room feel like it tilted sideways. Finally, I agreed. But with one condition, he would pay for everything. And if the test proved he was wrong, he owed me the truth about why he doubted me. He agreed way too fast, almost like he'd been waiting for me to say it. 3 days later, the results came in. 99.9% match. He was absolutely the father. I expected relief, maybe an apology. Instead, he looked disappointed, like he'd just gotten bad news instead of confirmation of his own child. That's when everything snapped into place. I confronted him right there in the clinic parking lot, and after tripping over lie after lie, he finally admitted the truth. For months, he'd been secretly interviewing for a dream job in Seattle. We live in Ohio. His plan was to take the job and break up with me, but he didn't want to be the bad guy. Getting pregnant messed up his timeline because leaving a pregnant partner would make him look like a monster. But if the baby wasn't his, then he could walk away guilt-free. He'd hoped, literally hoped, I'd cheated because that would justify him abandoning both me and the baby so he could run off to his new life without consequences. Standing there realizing that the man I trusted had been waiting for a reason to escape, it made something inside me snap. I told him congratulations, he was free. That same night, I packed every bit of his things into garbage bags and told him he could have Seattle, the dream job, and whatever bachelor fantasy he'd been planning. Because me and this baby deserve someone who sees us as family, not obstacles. And I meant every word.